the next pick off the board, the Miami Heat. And guess who they take, Adam Finkelstein? Kasparas Jakucionis. There you go. You had him, I mean, you had him mocked as high as, what, 9?
Yeah,
top 10?
Yeah, top. Now, I understand the concerns because he's a guy who his skill and his basketball acumen are viewed as his best assets, and yet he didn't shoot it particularly well from the three-point line, and he had a really high turnover rate. So I understand why people are nervous, but on talent alone, let me also make this point. You just put a chip on this guy's shoulder, and you sent him to the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to fuel something in him. Remember, this is the same Heat program that just turned Kel'el Ware and figured out a way to get his motor running, turned him into one of the best picks of last year's draft. I think this is terrific value for Miami. Miami was linked to Walter Clayton Jr. This week, and I think that very likely would have been the pick. But if you are a Heat fan right now, you are ecstatic about this.
I think so, too. Now, like Fink said, he only shot 31.8% from 3 at Illinois. That's not great, but most people believe he's a better shooter than that. The turnover numbers weren't good either, 3.7 per game. I mean, about every third game, he would turn it over more times than he would actually make a field goal. So these are obvious areas of concern, but 6'5", shot creator, knows how to play. This is lower than I thought he would go. If I'm Miami, I'm thrilled that he fell to me.
Yeah, this feels like a steal, Matt Norland. This feels like Miami rushed up to the table and put their card in, and they said, oh, we're taking Jakucionis. I mean, here's a kid, one of 2 D1 freshmen to average 15, 5, and 4 last season. Who's that other player you asked? Glad you asked. Cooper Flagg. So, sure, you have questions about the turnovers, but this kid's got a great shot, and going to Miami, this feels like value and a great pick.
Yeah, unquestionably. I need the Jesse Pinkman Breaking Bad meme. They can't keep getting away with this. This is unreal. In my estimation, the Miami Heat, with the number 20 pick, just got one of the 10 best players in the 2025 NBA draft. I think it is entirely reasonable to speculate that when we get 4, 5, 6 years on from this draft, that is this guy right here, Jakucionis, that winds up as the best point guard in this entire class. There's a reason why Dylan Harper went number 2. Yegor Demon's got incredible passing ability and a really high ceiling as well. But I like his size. I like his command of the pick and roll, which is obviously so vital at the NBA level. No question about it. There was a lot of turned heads. What's going on here? Why is this guy the one that's really falling? And he is one of the biggest fallers. There's another one that still hasn't been picked. We told you about it before the draft started in Jace Richardson. But as a nature of having some surprises, some guys are now dropping that we're not expecting to be here at 21, 22, and lower. In particular, Danny Wolf, Liam McNeely, Asa Newell. Those are players whose camps thought that they would be off the board by 20. Jakucionis' camp thought that he'd be gone by 12 or 13. This is an incredible pick for Miami. It is very possible the Heat just drafted the point guard for the better part of the next decade for that franchise.
Second, this is pretty good. It's a pretty good pick. I would have to say, if I were a fan of the Miami Heat, like Gary, like Adam said, I'd be excited. We have a Miami Heat fan up in our newsroom, and I know he's happy because, look, this is a fun team to watch. They play a fun brand of basketball. I know it didn't work out with Jimmy Butler there, but like this is a recharge here when you get a guy this late in the draft.
You know what they're doing? They're rebuilding without bottoming out because they're nailing the draft. It is 100% key. It's key to maintaining your fan base, to maintaining the local interest, and it's also key to the culture that they are trying to build there because Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra by extension, they're not interested in tanking. And because they've hit the draft, the irony of this is Pat Riley was once on record as saying he didn't believe in the draft. And they are nailing the draft. Tyler Herro, Jaime Jaquez, Kel'el Ware. Now they get Kasparas Jakucionis. They drafted Bam. I mean, they are building through the draft like very few other teams in the NBA, and give them all the credit in the world.
All right, well, hat tip again to the Miami Heat. Kasparas Jakucionis doesn't have to change his hat. He can keep rocking that Miami Heat one.